Use the bathroom, guys. If you give us a second, we'll take you to the station. You will use the bathroom, okay? We'll take it quick. Is that fair? All right. Deal with this officer for me right here. All right.
Damn, what?
Out of the law, the right decision was made. It's just that it's a damn shame that he gets to lean on the letter of the law. And the state of Nevada and the parole committee had to lean on the letter of the law because he's somebody that I believe doesn't only deserve to be in jail, he deserved to be under the jail.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he's done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something sort of, and he's looking at, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevens at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4-9.
When news broke that Gervonta Davis' scheduled fight with Jake Paul was officially canceled, the boxing world was shaken. This wasn't a routine postponement or a minor contract dispute. It was far more serious. Just days before the bout, a civil lawsuit surfaced accusing Davis of domestic violence, kidnapping, and assault. Within hours, Jake Paul's team and Netflix shut down all arrangements. What was being promoted as one of the decade's biggest crossover spectacles, boxing's bad boy versus a YouTube star, quickly collapsed into controversy. Now, Gervonta Davis's career may be hanging in the balance. Here's what unfolded, what the allegations could mean, and whether this moment could signal the beginning of the end for him.
You know how much money he got? You know how hard it is getting out that bed to go run early in the morning in the gym for hours, and you know you looking at 20 million easy. You own all this real estate. You rich. You don't have to do this ever again. Then the compounding interest, like let's say 20 million in the bank. He get 5% off of that, so he probably making 500,000 in interest. He's not even spending his money. So it's like, hell yeah, he out of here.
Everything unraveled just 2 weeks before fight night. Gervonta Davis was fully immersed in training for what was being promoted as a record-breaking Netflix event, Jake Paul versus Tank Davis in Miami, when the lawsuit surfaced. Court filings in Miami-Dade revealed that Davis's ex-girlfriend, Courtney Russell, accused him of battery, aggravated assault, kidnapping, and false imprisonment. She alleged that Davis attacked her at her workplace, a Miami club, and claimed it was not an isolated incident. The lawsuit references at least 4 prior alleged episodes involving assault and choking. Russell is seeking compensatory and punitive damages and states she is receiving treatment for PTSD related to the alleged abuse.
Another domestic abuse allegation against Gervonta Davis, and that may either destroy, postpone, change the entire event. There's been a lot of allegations against Tank. When things like this happen over and over, I think this is his 4th or maybe 5th allegation of domestic abuse, you kind of start to have to look at the person that's being accused of such and go, why do you keep ending up in these situations? And the way it's described, we've even seen Tank do some of the things already on camera. I don't think that's something that Netflix is wanting to be a part of at that point. I don't know if Jake wants to be involved with somebody like that, which is why they're starting to look for potential.
The news immediately raised red flags within Jake Paul's camp. Most Valuable Promotions, Jake's promotional company, released a statement saying they were reviewing the situation, but the internal decision came swiftly. Within 48 hours, the entire event was canceled. While we will not be moving forward with this event, our plan still remains for Jake Paul to headline an event on Netflix in 2025, the statement read. In effect, they moved on from Gervonta Davis without delay. If this had been his first legal issue, some may have paused before drawing conclusions, but it wasn't. In recent years, Davis's problems outside the ring have nearly rivaled his dominance inside it.
Boxer Gervonta "Tank" Davis out of jail tonight. The famous South Florida fighter bonded out less than an hour ago.
Now he's accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in front of their children. CBS News Miami's Trish Christakis is live at the jail in West Miami-Dade with details on the...
Gervonta Davis has previously faced multiple domestic violence allegations. One viral video showed him grabbing the mother of his child by the neck during a charity event, triggering widespread backlash. In 2022, he was arrested again over similar claims, although that case was later dismissed.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 1,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
In 2023, Gervonta Davis was sentenced to 90 days of house arrest and 3 years of probation for a hit-and-run incident in Baltimore that left 4 people injured. The case intensified concerns that Tank was losing control, especially after he violated the terms of his house arrest and was required to serve part of his sentence in jail.
You know, he got arrested. I mean, any thoughts on that one?
You did, huh? Again?
Yeah, again.
You know, I mean, hey, look, I actually like Tank Davis. He's a good, he's a good kid. He's a good fighter, a great fighter, actually. He's one of my favorites. Yeah, just get your... That's it, basically. Just shit, you don't hit women, man. Yeah!
Now, in 2025, this latest lawsuit has cast an even darker cloud over Gervonta Davis, placing what remains of his public image in serious jeopardy. Once the allegations became public, the situation changed immediately. Most Valuable Promotions executive Nikki Sabadarian released a statement declaring that MVP unequivocally condemns all forms of violence and confirmed that they were cutting all ties with Davis.
Officially canceling the fight, saying Most Valuable Promotions immediately initiated an investigation. No, I had the wrong one. Okay, I'm reading this one. Most Valuable Promotions and Netflix have announced that Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis, the one I was reading was the one from late last week, originally scheduled for Friday, November 14th at the Kaseya Center in Miami, Florida, will no longer be moving forward. Quote, our team has worked closely with all parties to navigate this situation responsibly, said Nikki Sabadarian, CEO of MVP. While we will not be moving forward with this event, our plan remains for Jake Paul to headline an event on Netflix in 2025. And that is what I'm hearing as well. They want him to fight in December. That is the hope. And they're actively looking for a opponent. More on that in a moment. Details regarding a new date, location, Jake's opponent, and additional bouts will be shared as soon as they are finalized. We thank Netflix, Kaseya Center, Seminole Hard Rock and Hotel and Casino for their partnership.
Sponsors began distancing themselves almost immediately. Netflix removed all promotional teasers it had already released, while Showtime, a former broadcast partner of Gervonta Davis, chose to remain completely silent as the controversy unfolded.
The Tootsies and up a girl, dragged her through the parking lot and in the face, and it's like, bro.
Okay.
Like,
wait, but how do you know that happened?
It's a lawsuit. Miami Dade is coming. There's video, like everything, bro. He did this public. Like, you have to understand, this guy was so...
The November 14th Miami card, planned as Netflix's next major event after Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, has been completely canceled. Gervonta Davis didn't just lose a fight, he lost a massive payday. His purse was reportedly set to exceed $20 million, including an 8-figure guarantee, all of which has now disappeared.
The Jake Paul Tank Davis fight has officially been canceled. It is off. It is not happening on November 14th. It is not happening in 9 days' time in Miami on Netflix, and I don't think it's ever happening. So if you weren't a fan of this fight, I think you got your wish.
While Gervonta Davis' future remains uncertain, Jake Paul's team is already moving ahead. Reports suggest that Most Valuable Promotions is planning a new Netflix event for December, with rumored opponents including Ryan Garcia, Nate Diaz, Andre Ward, Terrence Crawford, and Francis Ngannou.
Pick up the phone, champ. I've been calling you. Pick up. Let's make the fight happen. Pick up the phone, man. Stop playing.
Jake Paul has always demonstrated sharp business instincts, knowing how to turn controversy into publicity. This time, however, he is keeping his distance. We stand against violence. The show will go on, but not with Gervonta Davis, a Netflix spokesperson stated. When a major platform like Netflix publicly steps back, it impacts more than just your paycheck. It damages your reputation as well.
Yeah, I was training for something like this. Obviously, a smaller guy. How was this in the training aspect, Jake?
Yeah, just a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees, and a lot of speed. We're sparring.
That's what we need.
We're sparring.
Warm up.
Some 8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna beat Jaden Love ass. On my mama, I'm gonna beat both of y'all ass. On my mama. And he laughing. He laughing.
What are you talking about? What does he have to do with this?
Let anything. You know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't gotta say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'm gonna show you and him.
It's remarkable how quickly everything fell apart. Just a few months ago, Gervonta Davis was being celebrated as boxing's next big star, even following a controversial bout with Lamont Roach Jr. His punching power, marketability, and connections to Floyd Mayweather had made him seem nearly untouchable.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. While my eyes was burning, and you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than But I didn't really know that you can get disqualified for all that, or when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
Gervonta Davis had mainstream appeal, crossover potential, strong ties to hip-hop, celebrity fans, endorsements, and constant social media attention. He was seen as the face of boxing's next generation. But now, this could be the knockout from which he cannot recover. This isn't about losing in the ring. It's about being abandoned by an entire industry. What alarms fans and insiders most is that this isn't merely a PR nightmare. It could escalate into a criminal matter. While the civil lawsuit seeks only monetary damages, the allegations, aggravated assault, kidnapping, and intentional infliction of emotional distress could trigger criminal charges. These are serious offenses that may carry prison time if proven. Since the incident allegedly occurred in Florida, a state with strict domestic violence laws, Tank's legal team is on high alert. So far, neither Gervonta Davis nor his attorneys have issued statements. His social media is entirely silent. No training clips, interviews, or public remarks. For someone who built his brand on aggression, the silence speaks volumes. The boxing community's response has been immediate and sharply divided.
On Gervonta, you heard it here first. Hit the thumbs up on the video. Make sure you share the video. The fight is off as we know it right now. Stay tuned for more.
Some fighters express sadness, saying Tank needs help. Others, like Ryan Garcia, didn't hold back.
I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older now or what, but I feel like Gervonta is a hell of a fighter, but he needs to get his mental together. When I hear some of his interviews and I see some of the stuff that he's saying, I can just tell that he's not in love with the sport no more. I can tell that he didn't get his just due. I mean, it was crazy to hear that he said he got evicted out of a house or something.
Some fighters have expressed concern and sympathy, suggesting that Gervonta Davis clearly needs help. Others, such as Ryan Garcia, have been far less restrained, offering sharp criticism of Tank's actions and behavior.
Pound for pound. We can do that. What we cannot do is debate who's the most exciting fighter, who's the biggest box office attraction in boxing. That would happen to be Gervonta Davis. We just got to accept it. I think that Frank Martin is a talented fighter. He'll make some things happen down the line in the future, but we'll never look at him the same after that destruction. Not to say that we won't respect him, but we'll never look at him the same because he got destroyed by Gervonta Davis. And that's no shame, that's no slouch, but damn, still in all, you get destroyed, you get destroyed. Gervonta Davis is the #1 box office attraction. Who I want to see him against next is Shakur Stevenson. I don't want to see him against Devin Haney because Devin Haney has proven to me that he's not a good punch taker. I want to see Gervonta Davis in the ring with somebody perceived as having enough power to put him on the canvas too.
Gervonta Davis entered 2025 with a record of 30-1 and 28 knockouts. Widely seen as the future face of the lightweight division, he was considered a once-in-a-generation puncher with explosiveness reminiscent of Floyd Mayweather. Yet over the years, his toughest opponent hasn't been another fighter, it has been himself. Court appearances, suspensions, and public controversies have turned Gervonta Davis's career into a stop-and-go journey, far more turbulent than any champion should face. This time, a comeback may not be enough, because when you're battling both the legal system and public opinion, victories in the ring alone won't guarantee your future.
Gervonta Davis, what's your thoughts on that? Just overall, do you feel like Gervonta Davis is more checked out than being checked in boxing right now?
Sentí que Gervonta Davis está más desenganchado del boxeo que enganchado con el boxeo, considerando lo que aceptó con Jake Paul.
Sí, totalmente.
So, where does Gervonta Davis go from here? His future now depends on three critical factors: the outcome of the lawsuit, which could lead to an indefinite suspension of his license; public redemption, as he will need to rebuild trust to make a return to the ring; and promotion politics, since most major promoters tend to avoid working with fighters facing active legal issues.
Happy with Tank. First off, don't watch Tank. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You support it, then what you doing? You can't not support and support at the same time, right? So if you're a boxing purist, then this fight with Roach is really more for you. It's going to be more up your alley, you know? If you just like all entertainment, all fights, all hypes, all everything, then you're going to want to tune in to the Tank and Paul show there, you know, because that's all for entertainment. What is it? For entertainment purposes only, right? It's just say like somewhere in the small print of the promotion. For entertainment, don't do this at home, kids. You know, so fine.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. For entertainment purposes only, you know. So, you know, it's money-making purposes only, you know.
This situation raises a long-standing question in boxing. How much can the sport excuse in the name of talent? From Mike Tyson's arrests to Floyd Mayweather's domestic violence cases, boxing has a history of shielding its biggest stars. But with streaming platforms like Netflix now involved, the rules are changing. Netflix doesn't need Gervonta Davis. They have Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, and Terrence Crawford. They don't need controversy, they need ratings and brand safety. For the first time in Tank's career, there may be no one left to protect him.
About what it does for the sport, I think, and I get it, like I was very open and honest with my last fight and the things around it. Tried not to be before because I didn't want anyone to, you know, not be excited for what was a good fight on paper, definitely. But when you kind of lose that love for the craft and the discipline, and getting in the ring don't mean as much as it did when you was growing up and on the way up. I've kind of seen that in Tank. Now, he had a hard fight against Lamont Roach Jr. and that might have been a part of it. Like, wow, man, this is getting hard against fighters that I think I'm levels above, and turned out on the night that I wasn't. And not only that, with prize fighters, I hope, for the little people of the world, I hope Jake Paul gets absolutely starched.
But it's heartbreaking because in the ring, Gervonta Davis was truly extraordinary. His speed, timing, and one-punch knockout power reminded fans that boxing still held magic beyond the spectacle. Yet, he couldn't escape his personal demons. Now, his career hangs in limbo amid cancelled fights, ongoing legal troubles, and a damaged public image. Regardless of whether the allegations are ultimately proven, the consequences are already being felt.